In today's review, I'll be sampling the Smokehead Islay single malt Scotch whisky. Hi there, this is Maximo and welcome to Tipples and Treats. Well, Joe is still away on business, so I've been left to review some scotches and whiskies by myself. This hopefully will be the last episode by myself because I'm rather lonely without Joe, and no one can open a bottle of anything like Joe. So what do we have in front of us? Well, we have a Smokehead Rock Edition 2 Islay single malt Scotch whisky. This is 46.6% alcohol, which is quite up there. It's in a tin, and it's a dangerous looking tin. It's red, it's saying beware, this is dangerous, and it's a 1 litre bottle. So this is our last bottle of the second auction purchase that I made quite some time ago. And because it's, I expect this to be quite smoky with the name Smokehead, I think I better sample this by myself without Joe, because I know that Joe isn't a fan of smoky or peaty scotches, not in the least. So that's it's quite a plain looking bottle, isn't it? All right, I'll attempt to open it with as best I can. Oh, where's Joe when I need her? Might have to edit this out, folks. Here we go. Whew. Thirsty work. All right. So I'll open this up. Oh, nice satisfying little pop of the cork. So, I can smell the smoke from here, folks. So Smokehead is a brand that's very well known for its heavy peated products. And this edition apparently is an extreme expression of that smokiness. I shall pour someone a little bit before I... Oh, very nice, satisfying glug. It's a litre bottle, so it's going to keep me going for a while, I think, folks. That's quite a heavy scent. Certainly peaty. Undertones of maybe fruit. Almost smells a bit salty. This is going to be intriguing. So the tasting notes say that on the nose, this single malt Scotch whisky is expressing heavy peated characteristics, so that the nose has to get used to the strong smoke before it can find the other aromas, and I think that is true. Little by little, the nuances of lemon, fruits, ginger, and a slight saltiness find their way through the wads of smoke, and I think that is an accurate representation. I think it's the smoke first, certainly the saltiness, some fruits. All right, let's give this a go. I'm quite intrigued. I don't think Joe would like this at all. Oh, more for me, I guess. That's quite complex. The initial taste is quite smooth, For the alcohol content, it doesn't taste like it's got a lot of alcohol in it. It's got quite a long finish. It's quite a long, predominantly smoky finish. There's a lot happening in the mid-palate. The tasting notes say that after a short while, the peppery notes, slight bitterness, slight sweetness, and a fruity touch loosen up the smoky character. The finish is dominated by the smoky peat and mellow fruitiness. I think that's a pretty accurate reflection of what I've tasted. Yes, and the smoke just keeps permeating the palate. It's like the lingering finish is smoke. I'm actually enjoying this. It's quite nice. I thought I'd give this a go because I'm warming to smoky and peaty scotches, but I don't like it heavily peated. I thought a recent example was the Johnnie Walker Double Black. I thought that was smoky, but certainly nowhere near as well, perhaps balanced as this. I think this is a more enjoyable overall drink neat than the Double Black Johnnie Walker. It's really quite smooth and rich and sweet. At the front of the palate, the mid palate keeps developing, and then there's a slight sort of bitterness and smokiness that just lingers, and it's a very, very long smoky finish. It's big, that's for sure. Surprisingly fruity, maybe a little bit salty as well. Quite intriguing. I'm certainly enjoying this, folks. So I have a ice grabber. I think I'm going to put a little bit extra ice in here. Okie doke. I can still taste the smoke. I'll just let the ice melt a bit, release some of the soluble oils in the scotch, nicely cool down. I think it's cut a bit of the nose down quite a bit. It certainly made it smoother. Very, very smooth. Like the front of the palate, mid palate, quite smooth. I think it's cut a little bit of the smoke and perhaps some of the bitterness in the finish. It's hard to say because I think I've got such a pronounced smoky palate that adding more of the scotch, it's not like you're adding more smoke, you're just adding more taste on top of the smoke, and I think you're getting different elements of the whiskey coming through with the constant sort of smokiness there. I quite like this. There's a litre, so there's a lot to get through. I'm not sure that I'd have this as an everyday Scotch. I think for me, I've got to be in the mood to enjoy this, but on the rocks, it certainly is an enjoyable Scotch whisky. This probably isn't the most peaty that I've had. I think that double black is probably more smoke, but less well balanced. But yes, another excellent repertoire to the collection behind me. Incidentally, I paid $60 Australian for this, plus auction fees. The recommended retail price of this in duty-free stores is about $129 Australian, so it's about half price. So for the price, it's certainly nice, and I'll look forward to share this with some of my friends that come over, and they also enjoy some peaty scotches. So yet another good addition to the collection at a price that is pretty hard to beat. I do hope you've liked this review. Hopefully this will be the last one on my lonesome. The next one I do fully expect that Joe will join us, and we might do a couple of gins perhaps. But on that smoky yet pleasing note, cheers. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, viewers.